Welcome back to the evening edition of the second game in a three-game stand here in Helena between the Helena Bantam Bighorns and the Missoula Bantam Bruins. First game ended 6-4 Helena. After back and forth through first and second period, Helena held on. First A game for Helena. The Bantams here in Montana are playing a mixed season between A and B teams. This is the first time Helena, considered an A team, is matched up against another A team. They're now 3-0, having beat the Missoula B team in November and Great Falls last weekend. We've got one scratch tonight. Pacer Libert is out. Unfortunately, wish him his best as he recovers from a torn hamstring. And otherwise, we've got a healthy team. Looks like we'll have a change in net. Pierce Sublett played the first game. Great game, 76% save percentage against the Missoula goalie, 68%. Certainly contributing there. Looks like we may have Loic Venata in goal this evening for this game. Keys to watch for the first game, Missoula really started out putting a lot of pressure, keeping the puck in the Helena end. Eventually, Helena broke it out, and it got a little more back and forth. More penalty minutes for Helena, 10 minutes of power play for Missoula in the last game, 10 minutes of additional, or 20 minutes of additional major penalty time for Helena on Carroll and Walkenchild. That to 6 minutes in total for Missoula. So Helena outweighed there a bit in the penalty front, playing shorthanded a little bit longer in that last game. So we'll see how they do and hold up to that. Playing 16-minute periods. This is the first weekend Helena's played multiple games. First game ended about 4 o'clock, so they've had about 5.5 hours of rest. But first two lines played heavily. We don't have a breakdown of the exact minutes, but they got a lot of ice time. Third line mixed in there in the fourth too, but we'll see if any of that appears to wear on them as we go into a second game. Missoula's got a slightly smaller roster, but shouldn't really play a factor here. Plenty of skaters on the bench. And here we go. They skate out to the center. Looks like they're going to go with line 2 to start with Helena Lillivette at center. Right wing is Bushnell, left wing Andrew Carroll, younger of the two Carroll brothers playing on this team. Defense will start Lexi Baumgart and Warren Reiser in the back for Helena as we get going. And they're off. Carroll takes it up against the left. He flicks it in. Clean shot. Bushnell chases back behind the net. Zula gains possession. Bushnell fighting on the boards, passes it back, and the net is off its anchor point and will have a face-off in the Missoula end. Helena will take this chance to change their defense. Second line's Pancoast and Walkenchild this evening. Puck drops, top the feet, Missoula comes away with it. They clear it out of the zone. Rushing back, 3 nearly on 1 as they try to get control. Walkenchild gets to the puck though, clears it past to Carroll. Carroll try to get it out of there, passes up to Lillivette. Lillivette chasing. Bushnell cuts the corner, has control in the Missoula end. Shot, score! Carson Bushnell slides one past the Missoula goalie. Working on the first shift, coming down. Nice passing coming up the boards there by Helena. Just getting it off in time. And Helena's up 1-0 at 15:20 in the first period. Switched over, we're onto another line. William Carroll, the older of the two Carroll brothers, at center. On the right, we've got Peterson. On the left, Rygaard. Rygaard scoring in the last game, as well as Carroll. This is Bushnell's second goal of this series. He scored in the last game as well. Stevens checks in at defense. He'll play alongside Reiser as they chase back behind the Helena net. Looking for control there. Passing up. And trying to get it out of their zone, but Missoula hangs on. Puts it up, back behind the net, tries to clear in front, does not, goes behind the net. Instead, pass out front, but that's going to go straight to Rygaard. Rygaard rushing pass to Carroll. Carroll along the left side boards, is outskated the Missoula player, gets to the front side of stick, shoots. Rebound comes off. Missoula takes control. Carroll fighting for control of the puck in the back corner into the boards. Missoula's got it. They're going to try to get it out of the zone. They do. Gets by Stevens, and Missoula is off on the charge. Reiser back. Peterson back. Shot. Saved by Bonata. Carroll's got it against the boards. It's been a long shift. We're only on our second. Carroll moves it into the Missoula end, drops back. Rygaard shoots into the glove of the Missoula goalie. Number 30, Merja. So they'll take the drop, get a chance to take a well-deserved shift change here, and we'll get a look at our third line. Lilevet at center. Sakaguchi right wing, and Wood on the right. We're in the zone. Walkinshaw keeps it in. It's back behind the Missoula net. They pass up, trying to clear. Baumgart holds it in the end. Sakaguchi trying to get a hold of it. Missoula passing up. They'll try to get it out of their zone here. Lilevet challenging, keeps it in, drops it back behind the net again. Sakaguchi with a nice little hit there against the boards. Wood fighting to keep it in, but Missoula's got it, and they're going, and they're off. 8-on-1. Walkinshaw trying to catch. It's 1-on-1. You're going to shoot. Miss off to the left. Onata pushed him off to his right, goalie's right. So we've still got control. We'll try to get it out of here as soon as possible. Back out in front. There's a bit of a scrum. Onata covers up. They'll take a drop in the Helena end. Now we're taking a look at the fourth line for Helena. So we see the next line of forwards. We've got Hall at center, Shake on right wing, Turner out on left wing. I may be wrong about Hall and Turner, maybe twisted the other way. They're out. That's going to be icing on Missoula. Reiser chases back, and it is. That'll bring it back down to the Missoula end. And that was a quick shift. We bring out second line here. This is the line that scored that first goal. Carson Bushnell, number 12, on their first shift of the game. We're now down to 12:53. Not quite what sure happened there, but we've got 5 skaters on the ice. Helena, Bushnell keeps it in. Now Reiser's off. Must not have been allowed to do a shift change there. Panko shoots, out of the glove. Almost a second chance. Missoula gets it out of there. Panko's back in again around the net. Bushnell chasing. He's up against the boards, fighting out. He's back. Lilevet will charge. Still fighting in the back corner there. Missoula's got it. Stevens stepping up, hopefully keeping it in. He does. Bushnell looks like he's got a shot. He's going to shoot. Right into the glove of Missoula. A little bit right. Shooter's right. And we will see another shift change and another drop in the Missoula end. Switching things up a little bit, Peterson's going to take center on this shift. Drop in, Missoula fighting for it. Rygaard's got the puck, knocks it over. Missoula clears. Again, we see number 8 charging. He's nearly by Reiser. Pankos ties him up enough to keep him out of the way. And Missoula player into the boards head first, not good. Number 8, Clark, he's up, skating away. And that'll bring the first penalty of the game, a boarding call against Reiser. It looks like they've pulled a second person into the box. This could be a 10 and 2. And so Reiser will serve 2 minutes while Helena is shorthanded. And then he will stay in for an additional 10. Pretty much the balance of this period. That's a big loss for Helena. Owen's the leader back there on defense. So we'll see what happens here on the power play. That's going to be icing unless the goalie gets in the way, and he does not. They've called it off. Peterson is charging in, trying to get a hold of it. 1-on-2 there. He gets a piece of the puck, but Missoula regains it. They're shorthanded, but Pankos gets burned by number 18. Carroll catches him just as it looks like he's about to have a breakaway, tosses it back. Missoula's trying to regroup here behind center ice. They try to pass it in off the skater's foot, and they're regrouping in their own end, trying to get something going here. We've got 1:14 left in the penalty. Pankos back, clears it out of the zone. He doesn't quite get it out. No, it gets picked up by the Missoula player. Bantam, Pankos, Carroll battling Missoula on the backboard. Pankos trying to get it clear. Still not out there, still battling. And that's it. That was flipped back. Looked like it might have been by the Missoula player. It's going to come all the way back. It must have been. There's no icing in this league. Even when you're shorthanded, you cannot ice the puck, unlike higher levels of the sport. Boom, big crash there between that Missoula player. They're okay, and they're up. Walking trial, chasing on defense, putting some pressure on Missoula here on the power play. Helena's been keeping it, at least in the neutral zone, to the Missoula end here for a good chunk of this. We're down to 26 seconds, but Pankos misses, whips. Missoula picks it up. They're coming in. They pass across. Number 3's got a chance. Venata save. Rygaard flings it around. 13 seconds left in the power play before we're even. Swings it in back far high right. Missoula still with control. 4 seconds before we go to full strength. And we're now back at full strength with 9:50. Puck is back. They'll take the icing call. We'll move it back to the Helena end. Full strength. Reiser will have to serve another 10 minutes, though. We see a lot of these in these early Bantam games. It's the first time we have checking on this kids' leagues, and the difference between a clean check and a 10 and 2 major is not particularly significant. So this is the third we've seen in Helena so far today in this 2 games. So Peterson fighting along the back of the boards against Missoula. They're trying to get something going. Carroll picks it up. He flings it out. Does not get it. One-timer by Missoula off the pads of Donata to his left. Momentum right now is certainly shifting to Missoula. They're on a strong offensive play here. They've kept it in the end. Trying to get clear. At this point, they just got to get it out over Baumgart, pushes it over the blue line. Carroll fighting, Baumgart fighting, trying to get control, and we got an offsides by Missoula. We got a drop just outside the Helena end. Another interesting change of lines by Helena. So we've got Carroll out at center with Rygaard on the right wing, Sakaguchi left. Coach Reiser still mixing things up here a little bit to try to figure out what's going to work this season. Rygaard chipping at it, trying to get it in. It's 1-on-3 there. He does. Back to the goalie, tips it off to his defenseman. Try to get it out of the zone. Carroll fighting, battling for it right in front. Carroll shoots, tipped off to the right. Stevens back at the point. He's got to move. He takes a move, takes a hit right at the bench. Carroll trying to skate it through. Pankos with a nice one-hand reach to initially keep it in. It comes out. Pankos brought it back in. He's clear. Lots of traffic there. Stevens skates up. He'll take the puck again. He chips it forward. Oh, and we got another rush by Missoula. They try to get it across to number 18. They don't. Sakaguchi's got it. Helena broke that up. Turns. Missoula's taking a shift change. That'll give Helena a chance to get it out. Carroll is driving. 1-on-2. Goes to his strong side. Will he get a shot off? He does. A low shot right. He gets tripped up at the boards. Back on his feet. Back out. Pankos battling on the boards. Back to Carroll. Gets by his stick. Now we've got Bushnell on the right wing. Keeps it in. The other Carroll on the ice now with Bushnell. Bushnell backhand miss. Andrew Carroll passes forward. Ooh, Lillivette almost. Didn't quite. Tried for the one-timer. Someone gets a shot in there. It slides by. Bushnell battling. Lillivette now with the puck. Passes in front. No one from Helena there. Missoula's got it. We'll see. And that will be icing if it gets past. It does. They'll take advantage of that and bring it back down to the Missoula end. 7:24 left to go here in the first period. Score is still 1 for the Bighorns, 0 for the Bruins. Lillivette take the drop for the Bighorns. Here we go. Missoula's got control. Driving. That will be icing if it gets by. They'll call it off. They do. Carroll trying to clear, gets tangled up in the ref's feet. Lillivette comes in, try to help. Back out in front. Ooh, just off the stick of Missoula in front of the net. Baumgart back behind the net. Carroll picks it up, whips it around the right. Missoula picks it up, keeps it in. Comes it in behind the net. Carroll battling. Backhand pass. Missoula picks that up. Pankos driving. Peterson driving, sorry. Pass across. Missoula's wide open. They'll get a shot. Saved by Vonada. Covered that up nicely. They'll take a drop now. Get another chance to switch lines. This Missoula team's not letting up. Very much like the first game. Very consistent pressure, great passing. Missoula takes a chipper in, goes right. Back behind the boards. They'll try wraparound. They do. Thankfully, Pankos is there to clear it. Stevens will tie up. Yep, he whips it around. Missoula's alone there. They whip it back in. Cross. 24 was open. Gets a shot off, but not another save. There's a rebound. Carroll comes through, gets it out, clears it out of the Missoula zone. They wait for everyone to come back over the blue line. They'll flip it in. Helena flips it back out. Watch to see how they do on these neutral zone possessions. Scott kind of gets deflected by Missoula there, but they're driving. Another flip up, and Bonata covers. A little pushing and shoving by the net. Looks like maybe the Bighorns weren't happy with contact with the goalie, but they clear it out, and we'll get another shift change. Lillivette back at center. Lillivette clears it out of the zone. Bushnell's got it. He's got a lot of company, though. He's charging down the right side. He's got it all the way back. Here he comes in the net. He flips it up. It's bouncing around, but gets covered up. Again, more pushing and shoving. As there's, once again, a little tight work there with the goalie. Helena's going to take this chance to make another line change. That was a quick shift. Hall at center. Shake on the right wing. Turner out left. Turner's got puck. Turnover. Flipped out of the zone by Missoula. That should be icing. Yes, that'll be icing. They'll bring it back. Hall will take the drop at the Missoula end. Missoula attempts to clear, comes back around, puts it right down the middle. They get it off to their number 2, taking a drive at it, and they are offsides. William Carroll back in at center. Rygaard, Sakaguchi, kind of a new lineup here they're playing with a little bit. Baumgart fights with it. Rygaard comes in. It's in the Helena zone. And here it comes, wraps it around. Missoula keeps it in. Oh, Missoula stepped up. They're going to have a shot here. Venata down. Covers, keeps the puck clean. Here we go. Another save by Venata. I've seen a lot of low shots tonight on Venata so far. I'm not sure if Missoula thinks that's the way to get to him or just what's happening. So far, he's doing great. He's perfect. Rygaard clears it out of the zone. Sakaguchi chasing. Rygaard. Missoula's got it right behind the red line. Carroll picks it up. Oh, he cannot get by the Missoula player. Sakaguchi delivers a hit there. Uses it at his feet. Carroll comes back. He's going to take a one-timer from the point. Goes wide right. Here we go. Carroll, he can get by that one. He's by one. Can he get by two? He just barely gets by. 4 holds up. Missoula, there's some pushing, shoving, and there is a penalty. And that's going to go against number 4, Carroll. Looked like possibly a hook. Yep. 2-minute penalty for William Carroll hooking. Got tied up there, trying to break away in the Missoula end. Helena will now go down. Missoula on the power play with 3:56 left in the period. Trying to kill the penalty on the ice. We've got Lillibet, Bushnell, Pancoast, and Walking Child on the ice for Helena. Missoula trying to set up, flips it up and out of the rink. Face off outside the Helena zone. Pancoast pushes back, clears it out. Bushnell's got a chance. Here he goes, one-on-one. Can he get by this player? Not quite. He tries to shoot, deflected by the Missoula player. They retreat back. They're short one skater. Missoula again. Pancoast sneaks that one off, but he's got a lot of company here with Missoula. It's basically him and all the Missoula skaters. He will try to burn some time. He's lost his stick. He's got it back, but there goes Missoula, and now we've got a 1-2-on-2 pass across. Ooh, underneath the stick of number 13. Missoula keeps it in. 58 seconds left on this penalty. So far, Helena's done a great job killing it. They've kept pressure up. They've not allowed Missoula to get set up in their zone. Walking Child pushes it on out. Lillibet flips it up. He'll retreat. The Missoula players go back and pick that one up as they take time for a shift change. Rygaard on, charging in. Andrew Carroll on the ice. Walking Child and Peterson back at defense. Peterson switched it up, offense and defense this series, this game, these 2 games so far. Missoula's pushing. Clark, number 8, tied up on the boards. Carroll takes it away, flips it around. That'll come to number 27, Hall from Missoula. Flips it back in, around. Number 2 will chase. That's Bull. Trying to get it out, and they do. That was Peterson. No icing called. Rygaard chased. He'll try to get back. Carroll's out. Power play's over. We're back to full strength. Both Carrolls on the ice. Andrew Carroll's going to flip it up to his brother, try to take advantage of a shift change, but they're on the wrong end for that. Carroll is going to get a chance. It gets knocked off the stick before he can get a shot off. Baumgart keeps it in, flips it over right onto the stick. Oh no, 18. That's one-on-one. Goes one-on-one, but Venata misses. Venata pushes the skater off to the right. That was close. 5, one-timer high left. Great charge by Missoula there. Good goaltending. Bonata really pushed it out. Carroll's got it again. He's got it on his strong side. He comes in. He flips it. It's a score! Number 4, William Carroll comes in one-on-one, leans through, gets it, works it to the backside, and flips it up into the right side for his second goal of this series. He had one in the first game. That's going to put the Bighorns up 2-0 with 1:13 to play here in this first period. Look for that from number 4. Is that breakaway speed. Lilevet to take the drop. He gets... Nope, they're just changing pucks. Thought maybe he was getting tossed out. Not yet. They drop. Lilevet back to Pancoast. Pancoast up. Helena pushing. 8's got it again. Looking for someone, and he flips it up right, and it goes into the net. They'll stop and take a drop in the Helena end with just under a minute to go. Well, they'll take it out, okay. The drop, Missoula's got it. Number 10 charging, takes a shot, but not a save. Kicks it right. Stevens battling 1-on-2 in the back corner. Ties it up. At this point, trying to kill the clock off and get out of this first period. And Bushnell flips it up the back end of his stick, out and across. Carroll chasing hard, trying to save off icing. It is. He gets there in time. Lilevet's got it. Carroll, Lilevet, 30 seconds left in the first part. Carroll battling 2 Missoula players in the corner, holding it up, burning off the seconds, now 4 out of 5th. And it looks like Missoula's picked it up. They've got 20 seconds trying to make something happen. Bushnell tries to keep it in. Stevens has got it. It gets by the stick of Stevens. It's going to be a charge. Number 24 coming in hard on Pancoast. Pancoast ties him up. Bonata sweeps it out to his right. 4 seconds left. Bushnell kicks it off, and that will be the end of the first period. Helena Bighorns 2, Missoula Bruins 0. Welcome back to the second period. Not the 5th, as we're seeing on the scoreboard over there. 7th, 8th, 9th. We'll get that straightened out before we get going. There we go. Peterson back at center. Weigard battling. Missoula is going to try to bring it in. Walkenchild will challenge. Carroll delivering a hit there late. Carroll's got the puck again. He's got a lot of company. He flips it up back to the Missoula player, number 27. Oh, they've got two right there in the middle. Pancoast there with enough. Carroll clears it out. He gets back quick. They had Walkinshaw back too. Oh, they chip it over. It's going to be a shot. 7. Ooh, not quite sure who that went off. Good shot and good cover by Vonata. That back. Missoula's going to take a shot kind of high and right away from the net. They keep it in though. Levette will chase in the back behind the boards. 3-on-1 there against the boards. Ricer's back in the game after that major, and we've got another penalty that's going to happen. Yep. Waiting for the refs to sort this out. That's on Missoula. Holding. That's going to be the first penalty on Missoula. Helena will go up. We'll get a look at Helena's power play unit here. See what they can do in 2 minutes. That takes it. Carroll, chance it's back to Missoula. We'll chip it over. That will be icing. So we'll bring it down to the Missoula end. This will give Helena a chance hopefully set something up, take advantage of this. They've still got 154 left in this power play. Levette will take the drop. Front of the net, Missoula takes possession. They're trying to get it clear. Boards Carroll out into the front. Ooh, he's trying to get it to Reiser, but gets it a little bit behind him. Reiser flips it back in. He's looking at Bushnell. Bushnell's looking for something. He's going to go across. Lillivette. Lillivette looking around, shoots it in towards Carroll. Turns it over. Back to the zone. Plenty of room for Reiser. We've down to 120 in the penalty. We'll see what they do. Reiser's going to charge. This skater's got speed. He's coming up one-on-one. I think we'll get a shot here. He goes too long. He back. Carroll one-timers off the foot of the Missoula defender. Baumgart tosses it back in off Reiser's foot. Carroll picks it up. He flips it. It gets deflected too. It almost looked like it was going to find an open space there. Flip it back into the center. They aren't quite fully set up. Missoula will ice the puck. That'll bring it back. And with 51 seconds left in the power play, this will give Helena a chance to change the line and maybe take another look at setting something up. That was starting to see some puck movement there on the power play. We had a couple, but nothing clear yet. We'll see what this line can do. There we go, it goes back. Pancoast trying to pass back. Rygaard against the boards, battling. Of course, here you don't want to tie it up for too long. Try to get it out of there, keep the puck moving. 39 seconds left. Missoula possession on the boards. They will try to get it out. They do. They slip it up over the Helena defender's shoulder. And Helena will reset, see if they can do something in the last waning seconds of this power play. And we've got Pancoast taking a try. He's got a lot of company. Ties it up. Carroll goes wide on the shot. Rygaard comes back in. 13 seconds left, back behind it. Helena carries, looking for someone in front. 7 seconds, doesn't want to hold it too long. Peterson's got it. He's passing back to Pancoast. He loses it. Rygaard's got a chance at a shot. It's in the dirty part of the ice, but they don't get a stick on it. That's it, back to full strength. The number 2 comes off the bench behind Peterson. Picks it up. They're going to get a shot here. They don't. Another save by Vonata. And Helena gains control. Pancoast looking for an outlet. Passes to the wrong side of Carroll. That'll be a icing. We'll bring that back in with 12:39 to go. We've seen Missoula come back. Helena was up 2-0 in the first game and found themselves pretty quickly down 3-2 before coming back and winning that. Missoula keeps it in. It's deflected, goes wide left. Walking Child along the boards delivers a clean hit. Still trying to get it out of there. Wood on the right side, looking for some help, trying to get it clear. It's at their feet. Walking Child gets it out. And that will be call off icing. Walking Child all the way down to the end. He's got it. Gonna have to get back. Here we go. Helena's there. Rice was slipping back. But Helena manages to keep it in the zone. Sakaguchi alone gets pinned up against the boards. Levesque comes in to try to help. Walking Child will try to keep it in. He does, but Missoula picks it up. Fortunately, Reiser's back. We've got close to a 1-on-2. Wood's coming back. Just a little bit of work, and Bonata, another save off that left glove. Some nice stick work by the Missoula players. They came down trying to get some clear space for a shot, and they do get a shot, but it's low, and Bonata handles it well. See another shift change here for Helena. Carroll takes the face off. They get another shot off. That was a work. Another save by Venata. I'd like to see Helena being able to get control and clear of it off this face-off. Chip it up. Rygaard's got it. He's got it out there. Nice change. He'll chip it in. Peterson charging behind the net. Carroll's battling on the boards. Two Missoula players. He might get a stick on it. He doesn't. Missoula's got it again. Peterson try to cut him off the center line. They don't. Plenty of them on Helena players back, but Missoula's got it. They'll take a shot far left. Players left. Ooh, back out in front. Oh, floating right there. Venata comes out, dives on it, and ices the puck. Another nice save by Venata. Having a great game. Carroll takes the face-off, tips it forward. Missoula defense keeps it in. 13 gets a shot. Oh, Carroll clears it. It bounced around right in front there a bit. Missoula takes another shot off the skate with Walking Child. Missoula still maintaining possession. Again, setting up nicely in the middle. Nice block there by Stevens. Missoula's going to try to regroup. They come back, try to set something up, pass up to 27. 27 tries to chip it in. They don't quite. Missoula's doing a nice job of really being disciplined about keeping their skaters spread. I've seen a couple of these passes. Wide open Missoula players on the other side of the ice. But offsides, and so we'll have a chance here to regroup and take a drop just outside the Helena zone. Hall in its center. Ready to take the drop. He does. Back. Kind of putting on some pressure. Jacque chasing. Missoula's got an option. Reiser clears it out, picks it up off the stick of the Missoula player. There we go. Jacque in the middle. Ooh, close. Nice try there on the setup from Hall to Jacque. Doesn't quite happen. Pancoast challenge. Reiser clears it out, but Missoula maintains possession. Back behind the net. A little hit there by Warren. Pancoast trying to clear it out. Back to the Missoula defender. They step up. Still Missoula holding that line. Shot Venata off the right leg pad. Battling on the boards. This is where we really, they've got it floating around. It gets by Hall. Missoula's got something happening into the glove of Venata. Another save. .9:33 to go. Not quite halfway through this period. Almost halfway through the game. That takes the face off. Missoula's maintaining possession. Another shot. Ooh, and again, another rebound that floated around in front of Bonata. Missoula maintaining great possession here in the zone. Just real good discipline. That'll go far left. No threat there. Baumgart pushing. Emma looks a little confused about positioning there. Not quite sure who's covering who. Bushnell back, Reiser back. Reiser and Bushnell keep pushing along the boards. He'll try to get this out of here. They tie up, and they do, but I think that's going to be icing. Yes. Maybe not the worst outcome there. A chance to change lines again. Nope. We get a penalty. Roughing, number 12, Bushnell will go to the box for 2 minutes. Helena's now going to be short. They got tangled up on the boards over there. It was hard to see exactly what happened, but we're now short-handed. Carroll out on the power play kill, along with Walking Child. Carroll gets tossed out of the face-off circle. Peterson comes in, takes the face-off. Pancoast, Carroll, Peterson, Walking Child are currently going to try to stave off the 5-4 advantage Missoula will have. Missoula getting set up, takes a shot. Ooh, again, just off the front. Sitting around, any one of these could be tapped in. Another shot off again to the right. That's the second one. A nice second save by Bonata there on the rebound. Missoula still maintaining. This is a very well, off the stick. 13 had a chance. That's going to get covered up. Yep, it is. And they'll stop and get a break here with 1:18 left on the power play. A little more disciplined power play this time for Missoula. We're seeing them hold possession, move the puck around. A couple second shots there, but great goaltending by Bonata. Get that rebound save. Change forwards for Helena. Olivet takes the face off. It's back behind. Missoula again trying to set up. Reiser fighting on the boards, trying to gain possession, but Missoula comes out with it. They'll try to get something. Pankos cleared it out, comes out of the Missoula zone. Burn a couple seconds here as they reset up. No, it was Olivet. Missoula again trying to get set up. Ooh, on the stick in number 7. 5 will get a chance through lots of traffic. I couldn't even see if that got to the goalie. That was scary. Well screened. Reiser's got the puck. They're shorthanded. He'll go run. Looks like Lillivec goes with him. Score! That is another shorthanded goal for Warren Reiser. He had one in the first game towards the end of it, and that will be his second game goal of this series. Both of them shorthanded. Gets that charge going, and you think he's going to pass the net. You think he's gone too far, but he somehow finds a way to catch that angle and get it right by that goalie. So 31 seconds still shorthanded, but Helen now up 3-0. Carroll and Peterson, forward line here to try to knock off the rest. Baumgart and Pankos will come in at defense. Carroll comes out initially with control. Missoula knocks it back in. Baumgart will pass back to Pankos. Pankos back behind the net. He chips forward, shorthanded. He'll get picked up by Missoula. Shot. Another save by Bonata. 15 seconds left. At this point, you're looking for him to get control off the face-off and flip it out of the zone, and that should about kill the penalty. But the key here is possession on the face-off. Here we go. Peterson does a great job, does what he needs to do. Missoula does regain. We should be getting close. Carroll has got the puck. 4 seconds left. He is charging 2-1. He's got a lot of Missoula company. He'll come out to his right side. He's got no help, but he does now. Bushnell's back in. Ooh, almost onto the stick of Bushnell as he goes past it. Missoula on the charge now. They whiff can't quite get it in, and it's in the Helena zone. Missoula's shift change. Baumgart fighting along the boards, gets some help from Lillavet. Back in front, ooh, number 8, second shot. 2 shots there on Venata. And again, cross check for 97. So we've got shorthanded again here. 6:24 into the second period. 6:24 left in the second period. A little extracurricular activity around the goal. Happened in the first. Came out calling it a cross check. Missoula now, who's been showing a really good power play setup. Lots of traffic, but Walking Child's there. He's going to get it out of the zone. He's going to take it, run at it. It's 1-on-2 now, 1-on-3. He'll get swallowed up by the Missoula players, but he brings it deep into the Missoula zone and will pull some time off this penalty. Rest of the team stays back, and they're offside. So bring it back out with 1:29 to go. Take the face-up back into the Helena zone. Missoula charging. Reiser there. Bushnell picks it up behind. He flings it around. It's not quite enough to get it out, but it's back. Ooh, 26 is coming around. He's going to try the wraparound. He does. He doesn't get a shot off. Reiser gets control, passes forward. 5 one-timer. Hard to the left. 7 back in. 1 minute left in this power play. Helena really struggling to get it out of the zone. Missoula well-disciplined. We'll see if they can do it this time. They flip it up, and looks like they got just enough. Bushnell tips it out. They'll reset. Missoula will have to come out. They're clear back into the zone again. Puck in the air, knocked down. Ooh! Yeah, it was a hand pass on Missoula. Jeez. Close. That'll bring it out of the zone. Helena with 43 seconds left, shorthanded. Carroll back out at center. Pushes forward. Peterson charging. Retreats a bit here, being shorthanded again. They're looking. They're trying to set it up. We've got 8 gets tangled up, pushed out to the side. Peterson battling. Oh, trying to be aggressive there on it, but leaves it. Ooh, Missoula's, oh, nice. Baumgart with a nice little tip, keeps it off the stick. Saves the shoot shot from Missoula. There it goes. Carroll 1-on-2, now 1-on-3. He'll do a slap shot from just inside the blue line, goes wide of the goal. Stays in the zone. But we've got another penalty coming. And this one's going to be against Missoula. We'll wait to see from the referees what the call was. It looked like maybe a trip. We'll see. Yep, trip on 27 Missoula. So 4 seconds left in Helena's penalty. Now that'll put 2 minutes up for Missoula. So we'll have 4-on-4 or 4 seconds before Helena goes on the power play. 4:28 left in the second period. Peterson will take the face-off. Stevens trying to keep it in. He does. They're out back to full strength for Helena now on the power play. They've got 1:50. But Missoula trying to take advantage of shorthanded. Helena is back, trying to cover it up. Carroll, oh, nope, Baumgart skating it out. She just got hammered there. I'm surprised that wasn't a trip. It was. Well, puck's out. No penalty there, just a puck out of play. We'll take a drop. We'll see if Helena can use this now with 1:29 left on the power play to get something going. Rygaard tips it in. Peterson tries to keep it in, but Missoula kicks it out. Not quite enough for it to be icing. Walkenchild's got to go back. He'll take it back behind the net before looking around to see where else he should go. Passes to the front of the net, right to Reiser. Reiser flips it forward. Peterson on the left side. He needs some help. Oh, no, he's going to take the shot himself high and right. Nice job. Walkenchild keeps it in, whips it back around. Rygaard alone. Will he take a shot? No, he keeps it, whips it back the other way. Carroll will try to pick it up. He's back to Peterson. Peterson, delivering a shot there on the boards. Peterson, Rygaard battling for it. Down to 48 seconds left in the power play. Rygaard, Missoula's gained possession. We'll see if Helena can get it. Walkenchild keeps it in. Carroll, he's got the puck. He's got a lot of company. He's got it on his right side. Oh, and that's another one! He finds it on the power play. Williams steps in. Had the Missoula player hanging off his left shoulder, but managed to keep it on his front side and flips it up over the pads of the Missoula goalie, taking advantage of the power play to go up 4-0 here at 2:57. Second goal of the game for William Carroll, third for the series. So back at full strength. Hanco's trying to keep it out of their end and offsides. Here we go, puck's dropped. Turner, Hall fighting for it. Reiser comes up, tips it over. Another neutral zone battle here at mid-ice between Missoula. They chip it over to the Helena side. It's going. Turner trying to get to it. Missoula gets back in time. Passes forward. Jacquet battling, trying to keep it in. Missoula tips forward. Reiser's there to ward off Missoula from getting too much momentum. Pass back and out. Missoula trying to get set up, doing a good job of it. There they go. Nice passing. Two off the foot of Hankos. That saves the shot. Hankos is going to flip it up. No one touches that. That's going to be icing, and it is. So they'll bring that one back to the Helena end, and we'll see another change of skaters for the Bighorns. Lillibet to take the face off. And he gets tossed from the face-off circle, and they will bring in Bushnell. Bushnell back to Stevens. Stevens flips it up, backhand. Missoula defense keeps it in. Stevens chasing back, takes a hit against the boards. Lillibet trying to clear the puck, flips it up, off the stick of Bushnell. Carroll charging 1-on-2, but Missoula maintains control. They're going to come back this way. Stevens battling at his feet. Carroll passes up to Bushnell, gets him behind the stick, kind of caused Bushnell to hold up there a little bit. Carroll's got it, a little steam, but he's got four Missoula players in front of him. They slip it by him. Now they've got 1-on-1 on the right side as 26 comes charging in, comes back around, and he loses his balance behind the net. Opportunity there for Missoula. Doesn't happen. That's going to be a Bushnell. Surprised that wasn't a hand pass. They'll take icing instead. Nope. They pick it up. Missoula player does. Lillibet is there. No help. Fortunately, they had a chance. Carroll, number 2 shot. In and out of the glove of the Missoula goalie. And we've got another penalty. And this one is going to be on Missoula. No, this one's going to be on... It's a slash was on Helena. We had some confusion. We had a player from each team enter the bench, but number 5 from Missoula returns to the ice. This will be a 2-minute penalty. We've got only 41 seconds left here in the second period, so we'll burn off less than half of this. Missoula goes back up on the advantage. Again, similar to the first game, a bit unbalanced in terms of penalty minutes. Helena playing down a bit more. We've taken advantage of it with Reiser's 2 shorthanded goals, but certainly not the way you want to be having to play, backed up 1 skater short so often. Back in the Helena end again. 32 seconds left. Sakaguchi fighting along the boards. He gets some help from Wood. Wood's in. Oh, and a Missoula player is down. It looks like in the chaos against the boards, Missoula player is injured. Not up yet. Players back up on their feet. No penalty. There was a little bit of a discussion down on the ice amongst the coaches and the refs as to whether that injury was the result of a penalty. They determined it was not a clean hit and or play, and so will remain at 5-on-4. 25 seconds left in the period. Carroll takes a drop back into Missoula zone. Pankos picks it up for him. Pankos stick handling. Tries to get a Pankos again. Flips. Oh, Peterson almost had it right off his stick. Deflected to the goalie. Goalie bounced it back. Ooh, Reiser, unfortunately, just let it slip back. They'll retreat behind the blue line, giving Missoula a chance to get up a bit of a head of steam. We've only got 2 seconds left. 1, and that is the end of the second period. Helena up 4-0 in this game. Strong playing, though. You wouldn't tell by the score, evenness of the teams. Missoula is very disciplined, played a strong power play game, and some strong rushes, but great goaltending by Venata. He's had a number of saves, second saves, that have kept Missoula off the board. So with that, we'll take a break here as we bring out the Zamboni and give the players a chance to go back to the locker room, get set for the third period. We'll be back in roughly 20 minutes. Welcome back to the third period of this second game in a three-game series between Helena Bantam Bighorns and the Missoula Bruins. Helena leads 4-0, but looking at the statistics, we can see why it feels like a more even hockey game. Helena's been outshot 24-14, but Vonada has been perfect in the goal, saving all 24. In penalty minutes, Helena's only had 4 power play minutes to Missoula's 10. So playing down out of the first 32 minutes, 10 of them shorthanded for Helena, just 4 minutes for Missoula. So again, statistically, some of the advantages going that way, but Helena holding the 4-0 lead. That's on 2 goals by number 4, William Carroll. Another goal for number 12, Carson. That's 3 goals for William Carroll so far in these 2 games. That's a second for Carson. And Warren Reiser stepping up with his second goal of this series, both of them shorthanded. And kind of breaking the back a bit there of that power play for Missoula. It's always a bit demoralizing when you give up a goal shorthanded like that. And we'll see what Helena does here in this third period. We've got another game coming right back at it in the morning. It is already almost 11 o'clock here in Mountain Time, and we're going to turn around at the end of this game. We're going to be back here at 11 a.m. tomorrow Mountain Time, and so it's going to be a quick turn, get these kiddos home and to bed, and hopefully and turn them around and bring them right back out here tomorrow morning, and we'll see what kind of legs they all have left. For Helena, this is the first multi-game stand. Their games so far have been 2 single-game weekends. I'm not sure for Missoula yet on how much they've played, but it certainly wears on them. We'll see with the lead if Helena takes this advantage to maybe play a bit more minutes for their third and fourth lines. They can afford it with the lead. I don't think they're going to do it out of the gate. I think that with 16 minutes, we've already seen Missoula's ability to score in the first game and even in this game, a number of breakaways. So we'll see the first line take the ice here to get us started. That'll be Carroll at center with Peterson. They're shorthanded for 1:18 still. So here we go. Carroll pushes it forward, but Missoula gets control back. They'll charge into the Helena end. They pass forward, back onto the stick. Bushnell with a nice clear. They're going to call off icing. It's back. Carroll coming in, charging shorthanded. It gets by him. Speed here will pick up a little bit. We've got fresh ice. We played the first 2 periods on the same surface, so it was starting to get a little slower at the end of the second. Missoula on the charge. Oh, they slide it across, but just a little too late. Never quite gets a shot off, but that was close. Well, Missoula's getting set up a little better. Off the foot of Walking Child. He will try to chip it out. Carroll gets it over the line, but gets tangled up. Walking Child back across off the stick of Missoula. Peterson gets his stick on it into the Missoula end. Missoula player is down, covering the puck. Peterson looking around for it. There it is. Missoula will pick it up, bring it back behind there. It's 23 seconds left on the power play. Missoula chips it in. That's icing. Ooh, Missoula player just quite didn't get over the red line there before tossing it back. They called it off, but Walking Child's got it. He's going to bring it out of the neutral zone. And he chips it up. That will be icing. And they call that one off. Missoula back, all 4 players. We're back to even full strength for Helena. Missoula trying to get something going. 24 is on their stick, 7 back out, and it's going to come out of the zone. Missoula will have to regroup outside. He's got control, chips it in. Back at the blue line, battling the hand coast. Carroll chips it up. That will be icing if it gets over the line, and it does. And that'll be icing. We'll bring it back to the Helena end. Second line on the ice now. Lillivette, center, will take the drop. Here he goes. He's got control. He'll come back behind his own net. He's looking for something. He looks for Bushnell. Bushnell gets tangled up. The Missoula players can't quite get it out of the zone, and now someone does, but Bushnell hangs his head as that's another icing, and it'll bring it back for Helena. And they'll take this opportunity to change lines again. Another look. This is a different line. We're going to see Carroll, Wood, and Sakaguchi on the ice. Carroll at center. Wood at right wing. Sakaguchi at left. Change of defense. Baumgart, Pancoast back for the Bighorns. Puck drops. Carroll on it. Baumgart chases behind the net. Picked off. Missoula tries to get it back in front of the net. They don't. It's going to come back now. Oh, it's Stevens. Stevens and Baumgart on the ice. Defense for Bighorns. Chipping away. Clears out to the side. Wood will go into the boards. Keep your heads up, boys and girls. Don't want to go into those boards. Head down. Stick down for Missoula player. They will skate back to the bench to get a change. Did not have time to pick it up. For the moment, they're a bit shorthanded, but their player's on. Carroll chips it up. That will be icing if it makes it back. It looks like it will, and they will call that off as the Missoula player was close to it. Sakaguchi trailing right behind. Carroll tries to keep up with number 28, O'Neill. O'Neill shoots across in front of Bonata. No help there, unfortunately for them. Sakaguchi battling on the boards. Back behind, Stevens will try to get it clear. Stops, changes direction. Now decides to go that way. Chips forward to Carroll, but that's going to end up on the stick of Missoula player. Missoula player alone in the back. Mishandles it. Baumgart's got it now at her feet. 18, though, for Missoula. Picks it up, chips it in front. Can't get it to 13, but we'll get a shot from 27. Blocked. Carroll will charge. Passes up to a wide-open Peterson. Peterson's going to get a shot here. Goes far right and does not. Tries to fake the goalie out going left to right. Did not quite get it off his stick. Carroll comes in. He gets tangled up. Trying to move again in front of the goalie. Peterson still fighting to keep it in. Rygaard now in the corner. Peterson trying to find someone in front. Carroll's camping out there, but Missoula on their knees is able to get it out. That'll chip up, stays on, but that will be icing. We'll see a change of skaters as that one comes back to Missoula end. 12:08 to go. Lilavette taking the drop. Lilavette, Carroll, Bushnell on the ice. Bushnell pushing hard. Will come into the boards. Reiser back on defense with Pancoast. Pancoast keeps it in. Reiser again. Bushnell battling, trying to gain control. Ends up on the stick of Missoula. They try to whip it around. Pancoast should be able to handle this at the blue line. He does. Lilavette now working on his own. Back behind the net. Helena kind of gives it to Missoula, but they whiff, and then Bushnell picks it up. He's trying to find some room. He goes back to Pancoast. Pancoast has got an alley. He'll take a well-screened shot, but it goes right into the glove of the Missoula goalie for a save there. Good puck movement there, though, and good pressure by Helena to keep it down. Helena will bring out Paul, Turner, Shake. Reiser, Pancoast back on D. Paul takes the drop. Turner into the corner. Missoula trying to pull something together there. Charging. They get past one, but Reiser's there. He'll pick it up. Tips off the skates of Hall. Missoula's got it. Ooh, there's a chance. No, they get turned up. Turner chase him into the board. Someone's lost their stick. For the moment, they'll keep skating around. That's number 97. Peterson, and that's a goal by Missoula. Takes advantage of Helena being virtually shorthanded. Peterson is on the ice, but without his stick. And that bouncing is bound to catch up. Bonata's handled a lot of shots tonight already, and in that case just couldn't shut it down. So we're at 4-1. Referees talking to the scorekeeper. Credit that to the right player. And they're back out. So Missoula now on the board at 4-1. 11:31 to go. Peterson's going to take the drop. Missoula's got it, chips it into the end, chasing hard. Walkenchild will try to control it behind the net, chips it forward. trying to get something going, do get it out of the zone. Wood will pick it up. He's looking for something, ends up in the air. Sakaguchi comes, Wood takes his own shot, but Helena is offsides. Puck will come out and drop it right here in front of the Missoula bench. Peterson drives into the Missoula zone, knocked right back out. And back in. They've got to clear out. That's off. Stevens chasing back. He's got some company from Missoula, but Stevens takes it behind the net. Looking for a move, chips it up. Peterson tries to pick it up and carries. Missoula keeps it into Sakaguchi's chest. He chips it forward. Peterson in a foot race with number 4. 4 changes his mind, right side. Peterson shot into the glove of the Missoula goalie. Nice little move there by Rory as he tried to get something going. Nice work, nice footwork to beat out number 4 there by Missoula. Forced them to the other side and opened up that chance to take the shot from his front side of his stick. He'll take the face-off now. Chips it back behind the net. He's battling. William Carroll is back. The wing, Missoula's got it. They get by Pancoast. It's now a foot race. 26 trying to get by Baumgart. They do. William Carroll takes the puck. He pushes it up, gets it clear of the zone. They will regroup. Missoula has some fresh-looking legs there. Carroll almost picks it off the Missoula end, but the Missoula player managed to get it out of there cleanly. And we're going to have another offsides. A little bit of confusion there as the puck came back and forth over the blue line pretty quickly. And we'll reset. Peterson taking the drop. Carroll on left wing, Rygaard on right. Rygaard kicks it forward. Against the boards. Missoula into the Helena end. Pancoast now fighting along the boards. Alone. Carroll looking for an opportunity to pick a puck off there coming out. It comes out, but it comes out behind the boards. Baumgart is there. Collects it. 2-on-1. Passes along the boards to Peterson, but he too is covered up. Carroll now chasing with Peterson taking the lead. Peterson's going to come up the boards. He's going to chip it up and off the stick of Missoula as they reset. And they turn. They're in. Back deep corner. Rygaard comes in to deliver hits, holds up. Rygaard will try to clear it. He does. It's out of the zone. They will need to come off. They do. Peterson trying to get clear. This Missoula player stepped over the line there. Oh, it's at his feet. That's another goal. Left alone in front of the net. First shot deflected right back off Vonata, back to the Missoula player. And that goal goes to number 2 Bull for Missoula. And very quickly, we've got a hockey game. We're back to 4-2 with the full 9 minutes to play. There's plenty of time. Lilevet at center, knocks it forward. Bushnell, Lilevet, Carroll up front now. It's Andrew Carroll the younger. He's got it. He's got help. He backhands. Ooh, the Missoula player almost knocked it right up off their goalie. But Missoula's got it. They're going to try to charge. 3-on-2. Missoula player loses it there. Carroll has a chance to take it, turn it, ends up down on the ground. He's looking for a call he doesn't get. And Bushnell will push it forward. That'll be icing, and they'll bring it all the way back. .8:34 to go. Lilevet in its center. Puck's dropped. Missoula takes possession behind the net. And looking for something up front. It's tied up. That's not good. Bushnell steps up back behind the net again. See them getting into trouble here. They lose track of the Missoula players that are in front and uncovered. 3 looks. Missoula's back. That's going to take them out of the zone. They'll come back and regroup. They'll use that opportunity for Helena defense to change. Carroll tries to make a hit there against the walls. We've got 2 Carrolls on the ice now, William and Andrew. And there we go. Bushnell, Walkenchild almost had that on a stick. Turns back. Oh, and number 8 was wide open for Missoula, and that is another goal. Oh, critical mistake by Helena there. Lost track of where the players were. Missoula, number 8, was camped out all alone in front of the goal. Pass got through. Shoots, scores, and now it's a 1-goal game, 4-3. That quickly, we came into this period 4-0, and just that quickly, the momentum's turned. 3 unanswered goals by Missoula. Carroll takes the face-off. He pushes forward. Peterson chasing. Carroll trying to get something to happen through. Kicks forward. Can't quite keep control of it. Missoula's got it again. Back, Pancoast, Baumgart on defense. Baumgart chases. Missoula's got possession right in front. Again, number 7 was alone. That one is off of the goalie, Bonata with the save. And at that, Rygaard tries to chip it out. Carroll blocks that shot from the Missoula defenseman. Missoula still keeping it in the zone. Oof. Another. They attempt to get it out. Carroll takes the puck to the thigh. Gets it out of the zone finally. Floats back into the Missoula end. They push forward. Slide it by 2. Missoula's on a foot race again for it. We've got 2 players with a shift change. Peterson tangling behind the net. Baumgart trying to keep it from coming out clean. 8 was camped out in front again. He'll get it up and out. A nice little knuckleball by Carroll. He'll come off. Rygaard's chasing. No icing. Rygaard catches it before the red line. But they're in the midst of a shift change. He's got no help. Lilovet's there. Oh! Goal! Rygaard, 2nd goal of this series. He scored the first game. Absolutely beautiful Lilovet to Rygaard right there. They were alone. They got caught on a shift change for Helena. Kind of a defensive move to push the Missoula end, but because of the hustle of Rygaard and Lilovet, the 2 of them managed to make it work. Nice pass from behind the net. Rygaard is there and puts it in and gives Helena a bit of breathing room. Not much, though. 5-3, 6:23 to go. Lilovet will take the face-off, and immediately there's a slash, and that's going to go on 12. That's a slash on Carson Bushnell coming right off the face-off. Kind of interesting. Missoula's had a strong power play. They haven't scored yet on the power play, I don't believe, but they've been strong, so we'll watch. They can quickly get that goal back. That 2 goal makes a big difference as we get into the final minutes. Certainly the ability to pull the goalie and put 6 skaters on the ice makes it dangerous. So we'll see. Reiser has got the puck. He is Mr. Shorthand tonight. He's going to try to do it again. Here he comes, full speed, but Missoula knocks it off his stick. He'll bring it across the front. It's floating around, but Carroll maybe had a chance, but no, they got to be careful. They're shorthanded. Stevens back, clears it. Nice job by Stevens. Catch the Missoula player and keep them from getting a rush while they're shorthanded. Helena was pushing maybe a little too hard for a team that's up 2 points at this point and shorthanded. Pancoast battling with number 26 on Missoula, but they're alone. Off the stick of Carroll, he finds 10. They'll chip it across in front of the goalie. Does not get a stick on it there. Still holding possession, but here comes Reiser. He's got it. He'll try, but he gets tied up. Carroll's got it now. He's coming across. He's looking to get it out of the zone. He does. He chips it up and high. Nice little chip shot back into the Missoula zone. That'll give them a chance for a shift change. And we're down to 45 seconds left on this power play. Missoula charging again, though. Reiser holding him off. Keeps him from shooting. They're back. Missoula trying to get set up. They do. They've got an open player. Number 5's going to take a slap shot. He scores! The danger of that shorthand and that just comes through there. That one just slid right by under the pads of Bonata on the slap shot from out front. We're now back to a 5-4 game. 29 seconds left, was left on the penalty. That will be erased as we go back to full strength on the power play goal by Missoula. As I mentioned, they've had a strong power play the whole game, and the unevenness in penalty minutes is certainly starting to wear on Helena. So we'll see what they do in the last 4:49. Peterson takes the face-off. Carroll's battling for it at the center line. He chips it forward, looking to try to get it into the zone. Carroll pushes it in, but they're offsides. And we'll drop the puck again. Carroll taking the face-off this time, passes back. Peterson skates by it. Missoula picks it up. Covered up. Walking child will go back. 18 drops on Missoula, and so we see it tips off. There we go. Rygaard passes Missoula, gets it out of the zone. Carroll chasing. We'll see. Gets it out. Oh, Rygaard picks it up. He's on, but it's 1-on-3. He passes. Nice long pass to Peterson. Just misses his stick. Oh, yeah, really nice defense there by Pankos. He circles around. All of a sudden, he's 1-on-2. He gets by them both. He's going to have a shot, and nice save. Glove save by the Missoula goalie. Pankos came around, had two Missoula skaters, worked them with his stick, got it to his front side, and got that puck elevated, but could not find the back of the net, putting a little bit of pressure on. Burnison down to 4:03 to go, but we've only got a one-goal game. And Helena takes a timeout. They'll bring their skaters back and get collected and try to come up with a strategy here to keep the score as it is or add to it. Certainly dangerous. One goal game is not enough. There is no overtime here in these games, so Helena would like to come away with a win versus a tie. Particularly haven't been up 4-0 after two periods. Just Missoula fighting back. It's why you never give up, and you certainly never should be slowing down, no matter how many you have. So. Both teams mapping out some plays as they get ready to come back here. All right. Refs blow the whistle. That'll bring the players back on the ice, and they will take the face-off in the Missoula end. On the ice for Helena is Andrew Carroll, Olivette Bushnell, Reiser, and Baumgart. Olivette takes the face-off, passes back. Ooh, it sleeps right through the skates of Reiser. They will have to clear out of the zone. They do. They can come back. That gives Missoula a chance, but Carroll stops it, pushes it back in, kicks it back behind the net. Pass back. Bushnell looking for a second goal of the night to Reiser. Looking two. Lots of traffic there. Dirty ice. Puck bouncing around, but nothing. Missoula manages to keep it out. Olivette back. Back up in front. Bushnell fighting. He puts it right in front at the feet of Carroll. Can't quite get it on. Trying to put together a rush. Baumgart pushes it back. Ooh, off. Olivette skates right by it. Now we get 26 is going to charge up the middle. Reiser's working them outside. Does work them outside. Delivers a hit against the boards. Floats one out to the middle. It's Andrew Carroll's got it. He's looking to try to get it out. Does eventually. Ooh, Bushnell. Hand pass. Got stuck up there, I think. Unfortunately, Bushnell put his hand up to grab the puck that it and Bushnell's going to go to the box. Ref's talking to the Missoula coach. Looks like they are not going to be assessing a penalty there. Kind of a strange play. The puck came up. Bushnell reached up to stop the puck and drop it, but at that time the Missoula player kind of came in and kind of held his arm up, resulting in Bushnell kind of ending up holding the puck up in the air and kind of stuck with it. So refs sort that out. They determine there's no penalty. They'll drop the puck. As soon as we get the penalty cleared off the scoreboard. Harder than it sounds. Here we go. William Carroll in to take the drop. He does. He knocks it back into the Missoula end. Missoula chasing. Wave off icing. Missoula's got possession. Good position to clear it out. Stevens steps up, knocks it back, keeps it in the Missoula zone for Helena. They're battling on the boards. Carroll, Rygaard, Stevens. Rygaard's got it. He chips it forward and chases. Whips it around. Pankos comes up, challenges. It's not enough. Off Carroll's stick. 7 tries to get something together, but Reiser is there. Stevens is there. 26 has got it now. Feeds it to 18. 18 shoots wide right. And it looks like the puck is stuck in the back of the net, chopping away at it. No whistle. Finally a whistle. And they will take a face-off. 2:53 to go.
Hey, 30 seconds. 30 seconds off.
Carroll's still at center. Takes a drop. Chips over to Peterson. Walkinschild takes control of it, gets it out of the zone. Walkinschild pushing forward, getting challenged. Rygaard backs him up, and Helena is offsides. We'll take it back out for another face-off. We'll keep Carroll, Peterson, and Rygaard on the ice. Defense, Reiser, and Walkinschild. Here we go. Push forward. Missoula gains possession. Walkinschild knocks away. Rygaard whips it up into the Missoula end. No icing. Puck's clear. Carroll chases, takes possession, tries to find something to do, tosses it back, looking for Rygaard, misses him. Missoula's got it. They'll clear it. Nice pass. Stretch pass goes. Gets by the stick to Reiser. Reiser chips it forward. Carroll's going to try to get it in the Missoula end. He does, but it's 1-on-2. Got some help there in front of the net. Peterson is in front of the net. He'll have to go collect it from back behind Rygaard. It's in front. Oh, it's just had a chance, but kind of a funny puck position. Rygaard didn't get a shot off. Carroll delivers the hit against the boards there. Peterson will look for that. He gets pinned up to the boards, cannot get out. They collect back. Only 1:53 left here. Ooh, nice little stick work by Walkinschild there to stop that block, keep the rush from going too fast. Lillivette. Reiser's looking for an opening, gets knocked off his skate, gets back up. They're out of the zone. Reiser again trying to get collected, looking for something open under the stick of Lillivette. Lillivette will chase. Back in front, he does. There's Carroll, 13, shoots, and he scores! Number 13, Andrew Carroll with a goal, follows up nicely. Puts Helena back up 6-4 with 1:24 to go. That is Andrew Carroll's third game of this series. He had 2 in the first game. Comes into the second game, puts up another one. That's another second game with a Carroll hat trick. Not one Carroll, though. 2 Carrolls piecing together 3 goals now in each of the 2 games. Lillivette takes a drop. Pankos does. Oh, he just gets caught. That was kind of... He gets back up. Baumgart keeps it out. Carroll tips it forward. Missoula on the charge, looking for some room. Still plenty of time. Carroll knocks it out. Missoula will have to retreat back. They're getting set up, knocks it in. And Bushnell back on the ice, kicks it forward, and that's icing with 59 seconds to go. So this is where you'd expect Missoula to pull their goalie. They do. He's skating off. He or she is skating off. and Helena will take a drop in their end with an empty net and a 2-goal lead with less than a minute to go here at the Helena Ice Arena. William Carroll on the ice to take the drop for Helena. Rygaard, Walkenchild, Peterson, Reiser on the ice. Reiser chips forward. Rygaard looking. Missoula, 6 skaters. Carroll's got it. He's got it. He's got 2 players. He's got an empty net. Can he find it? Can he find it? He does! That's a goal for Helena, and that is a hat trick for number 4 for the night. William Carroll, open net goal. Got past 2 Missoula skaters, found the back of the net. 43 seconds to go, 7-4 lead. Missoula came back strong. They fought hard for this. Being down 4-0 is tough. Tough team to fight back from that. But Helena finding something special here at the end. Peterson takes a drop. Missoula puts the goalie back on the ice. Less than a minute to go. They pass forward. Walkenchild takes it back up out of their zone. He'll try to bring it up. He is hooked and driven into the boards. No call. He was clearly grabbed onto there. And 19 seconds. Carroll delivers a hit mid-ice. He's got the puck. Goalie's back in. Loses possession. Burning time, 10 seconds. Rygaard chips it in. And Missoula will take one last look at it. They don't. Walkenchild knocks it out. And that is the game. Game 2 in this 3-game series. Helena is up 2-0, 7-4 in the second game. But great comeback in that third period by Missoula. Made it a hockey game. But Helena found something special and then capped it off with the open net goal and hat trick by center William Carroll. Unfortunately, due to COVID, not the traditional shaking of hands in the middle of ice. Certainly, probably one of the things I miss most about these COVID hockey games. Great hockey tradition.